depending on how...
Gauteng Premier, together with Gauteng Transport, hosted a 3-day international conference last week. As part of the discussion, they looked at how the Gauteng city regions will implement integrated transport systems across Gauteng.
Well, this is an international conference that the Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport is hosting. We're doing this with the International Association of Public Transport, called UITP, and the African Association of Public Transport, called UATP. And the idea is to see whether we can create institutional structures that cut across cities. And the basic idea is to see how we can better integrate our transport system, how we can get efficiency, how we can get better planning and better coordination.
Public transport can only function if it's an integrated system, because in Gauteng, the average commuter changes modes 3.7 times a day. And if that changeover is painful, then they aren't going to use it. I mean, that's really the thing, is that, and that's why we keep on talking about a seamless public transport system. So you must have one card in your pocket, and that ticket would be able to be used on the Gauteng, on Metro Rail, on the buses.
In other provinces, you have one major city, say for example Cape Town, and then we have the provincial administration. But here we have 3 major cities, very powerful, very metropolitan in character. And to bring them on board, you're going to require some kind of legal changes. So that's going to be an important part. And once that is done, is to begin to actually talk about the form and structure of a transport authority, what would be its powers and functions and its duties and responsibilities.
The conference ended on a high note, with some delegates feeling that there is a need for cities to work together and, most importantly, involve commuters.
This is a consultative process, and I think we need to wait for all the inputs from the different stakeholders to say, this is what we want. It must be a collective thing, and that's very important. And the cities need to come in very, very strongly to say, together, this is the kind of built environment we want to build. It cannot be a decision that is made beforehand. So it's really about the collective, but very important also is the voice of the customer. We need to see that coming more strongly, to say that, no, this is what I want as a citizen in the province, in the city. This is what I want. It's not about what government wants to do, but what the citizens want, and then that needs to be translated into an action plan.
I'm Pomasheho for Joburg Today.